Hi, I'm Joe Ross with CNR News, broadcasting from the Midwest. On our show today, we're broadcasting from the capital city of Lansing. On the show, we're going to find out why the Google tour is touring the United States and why they came to the Midwest. We're also going to be talking about with two tech experts from the Michigan area about tech training as well as tech jobs, so stay tuned. Our first guest is from Google. It's Jesse Haynes. Jesse, our question for you, our viewers want to know, what are you folks trying to accomplish? What does Google want to accomplish with this national tour?
Well, Grow with Google is our initiative to help Americans prepare for work, find jobs, and grow their businesses. And we know that a lot of the action when you're trying to make change happens on the local level. So we're bringing our Grow with Google programs to life in communities like Lansing, holding events like this so that we can engage students and teachers and small business owners with our programs and engage community organizations who can carry this work forward.
Jesse, how do you think cities like Lansing in the Midwest and other Midwest cities can bridge that digital divide?
I think bridging the digital divide is about being open, being innovative. We've seen so many great organizations here in Lansing who have a real appetite for new learnings and programs, and we've connected with them and introduced them to some of our Grow with Google curriculum, and they're excited to bring those to their students and constituents.
Okay, so what are people learning today? I mean, what are some of the big takeaways that some of the guests here of Grow with Google are going to have?
Oh gosh, there's a lot happening here today. Folks are learning digital basics, stuff about just email and spreadsheets. Our intro to coding class was sold out. We've got small businesses learning how to get onto the web and be found and thrive. So we've got a little bit we've got stuff for students, for teachers, for developers, startups. There's a lot going on today.
That is awesome. In fact, a lot of our viewers did comment that they weren't able to get in today because over 1,000 people showed up today to get this awesome training. And viewers should also know that if you can't make it to the event, Google has set up an online site to get similar training when you want it in your home at google.com/grow. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. Well, our next guest is Kurt Riley. It's one of those Michigan executives we told you about that's going to give you some insights. If you're looking for a job or you want to get skills, our next two guests, they can help you with that. Kirk, what are some of the leading tech skills that your organization is teaching young people?
We're first teaching them to look under the hood of the technology that they use every day. So if you use a phone or you use any mobile device, how do you develop a mobile app for that phone? How do you know what coding sits behind that? But then we're teaching kids things like problem-solving skills, analytical skills, the skills that they're going to need to succeed in school.
Awesome. Kurt, is this the type of thing where only only children, do you have to teach? It's like learning a language, coding, or is that a lifelong skill that even older people can get involved in?
Everyone can get involved in it. In fact, applied digital skills, which is part of Grow with Google, the whole reason that we're here today, is teaching skills to adults so that they can be part of the IT economy, the gig economy. So adults absolutely can learn to write code. They can learn how to be IT professionals through Grow with Google.
Okay, so if you're a mom or dad and you've got a young child and you want to get them into the jobs of the future, get a hold of iTech. We've got their website listed down below, and you can check that out. And it's not real expensive, is it?
It's not. We offer programs at the Foster Community Center and then other locations throughout the Lansing area.
Okay, and again, you're a greater Lansing organization?
We are indeed. Yep, okay. Tri-County area.
Tri-County area, all right, that's a big area. Okay, producer, is it time to move on? Okay, we do have more time. Okay, one more question. Kirk, what is your big announcement?
Our big announcement is that we are a partner with Google in this work. We've been funded for $100,000 to provide these programs to people all throughout the region. So get with us at itechlansing.org and sign up today.
Okay, you just heard it. It's a well-funded technology training site, and they've got room for more kids, so let's get them over there. Kirk, thank you so much for coming in.
Sure.
Our last guest is a guy that can really touch on that topic that is really, it's kind of a scary topic realistically, because a lot of folks are just concerned, are we going to lose jobs because of technology? And will robotics take things over? This is Kevin Schoen, he's with ACD.net. It's his company, his building out the backbone of the internet with a 3 or 4 state fiber optic network. In fact, our show today is running on cell phones over his broadband network. It's really impressive. Kevin, will technology eliminate jobs, or do you think 5 years, 10 years out, it's going to be a gain?
Oh, I think even now it's a gain. I don't think technology's ever really limited jobs. It sometimes shifts people to new jobs, and people have to learn new skills. That's the key to getting employable and being employable, is to continue your education. The internet has a lot of training videos, a lot of educational videos. You know, how to fix your fridge is now on YouTube, you know?
Right.
How to fix your dishwasher.
So an older person that doesn't have a lot of money, they can get involved in tech by just, maybe self-taught?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it liberalizes education for everybody, right? You know, the traditional model of education is now starting to be augmented by online video training. Sites like CBT Nuggets, for example, have all types of high technology training, routers, network equipment. That's a site, for example, our employees use to learn new skills and those types of things. But obviously, there's a lot of that stuff on YouTube and videos like that.
Yeah, well, Kevin, your company sells here in Lansing. They're based in Lansing. They're throughout the Midwest. They sell fiber optics, phone systems, as well as broadband. Do you have is your company set up in a way where people without traditional tech skills, like let's say they're a construction worker, could they come to ACD, get a job, and start learning tech?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most of our, probably the majority of our employees have not been, didn't go to school for computer science, right? Computers are so new. The internet is so new that most people have to rely upon, online training, web learning, many of the tools that Google develops, Facebook develops, and those types of advanced technologies.
Right. Well, okay. Now, this guy is CEO of ACD. It's a good example of how the internet is actually creating local jobs. He's got over 150 people located just at their data center, just outside of the Lansing. I think it's in Old Town, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just north of Old Town, just north of the Capitol in Lansing. We have a 40,000 square foot data center there.
Well, and it used to be a factory, if I believe, and so you can see there is local growth from the tech industry. Kevin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Well, that's all we have time for today. I want to thank Google and LCC for letting us come and do our show. We're actually broadcasting live from Lansing Community College. I also want to thank Kirk Riley of iTech and Kevin Schoen, of course, of ACD. And that's all we have for today. On behalf of the CNR crew, thank you for tuning in.